Good evening, folks. How is everyone? As always, I hope you are doing well. You are my people. We are a community, and we should always want everybody to be the big three. Or as Millie does it, the big three. I don't think Millie was a Boy Scout, though. But these days, can you really tell? Anyway, pretty sure she wasn't a Boy Scout. Trust me on this one. We are going to take a look at a local to-me beer. I've been to Wren-House, and I was not particularly impressed with them, but that was also 5 or 6 years ago. Please excuse the eye shine. I will dump the peepers just as quick as I can. Wren-house-brewing Company. Valley Beer, crisp and classic American lager, 1 pint, 16 fluid ounces. That's what a pint usually is in America. You're supposed to be putting that metric crap on there, pal. Well, they want a silver at GABF. Please recycle. Independent brewery. The liquor store says this beer is $2.99. I can tell you that because the sticker is still on here because the boy dropped it off with me. They have a tap house in Phoenix and in Prescott, which is Prescott to the rest of the world, but in Phoenix it's Prescott. Trust me, dude, I've been here 30 some odd years. I don't even bother playing anymore. Anyway, oh, scusi, it is beautiful out tonight. It is literally, I just looked at the therm, 56 degrees. That's 60 degrees cooler than it was 2-3 months ago. All kinds of good. Hence the hoodie. And yes, I used to be a sports ball fan, but I am not anymore. I would have still followed the team right after it's 84% white, and we need to change that bullshit. How about we just go by merit again, right? And don't worry about equity, but... So we got a BCC 2021 silver. BCC? I'll look it up. Great American Brewfest 2019 silver, CBA silver. CBA is Craft Brewer Association. GABF is Great American Beer Fest. American Lager, a real American lager brewed with flaked corn. Well, you fucking lost me right there, shit for brains. American lager yeast and a touch of Saaz hops. This properly lagered and filtered American lager is incredibly sessionable, yet equally memorable. In our minds, lagers can be just as delicious as imperial stouts or Northeast IPAs. So right off the bat, we have a disparity on flavor profiles. Last week's beer, which came from Upslope, was absolutely delicious. Oh my God, it was a 5. I had to give it a 5. It was just insane. So BBC, which is also the British Broadcasting Company, so beer, BBC. Oh, scusi. Well, we got Bluegrass Brewing Company. Okay. Beer, BBC, AWARDS. Let's look for awards. I'm sorry. I'm not used to being outside anymore. It is so nice to be out there. Millie is going to come by, and we're going to put a couple in the can. And I think we might just do them outside and light up the fire pit, because there's the other thing I like. Hey, you're not telling me what the hell it is, though. I have no idea what BBC, probably Beer Brewers Conglomerate or something. Don't go out of your way to clue people in, no, huh, folks? All right, the peepers are off. You don't got to worry about eye shine anymore. And once again, I apologize. I need to refill that. Anyway, we're going to take a look at Valley Beer. It's crisp and classic, and we will decide. I am not thrilled with the fact that these idiots decided to put corn in a lager. For what? Sweetness? Corn in my lager like I need. Well, we won't go there. I mean, it's not that I have a problem with going there, but I just don't have a witty retort or pun to go there. We are going to look at this in the beer and gear glass. There is your head, and she is a pretty head. They did the head right. Graduates nicely, nice and tight, crisp, clean, clear. The SRM on this is going to be about a 2. Okay, I mean, if I could go 1, I might go 1 on this. The head settles down nicely. This is not a nucleated glass because the boy doesn't. We're working on it. We're getting them there. We're getting them there, but it was a gift. Gift horse mouth, right? See, I got the hat on. I can talk like that again. Don't give me shit for the hat, by the way. This hat's probably 25 or... Yeah, this hat's probably about 25 years old. I had one of these forever. I had one back in the 80s. Disappeared with a very, very pretty lady who, I think just decided she was going to. Well, she walked away with the hat afterwards. She did play You Can Leave Your Hat On, though, so. Win? Yes, it was. All right, folks, let's get Uncle Creepy and put a sniffer on here, because it is... Come on, you know what it is. Button time! Let's go. Nice, clean, crisp. Now, last week we did that really, really nice upslope, and that was much more floral, and grassy was the word I was looking for. Grassy. This one isn't. This is literally just a quick, sharp lager nose. Not a lot of hops. Not a lot of malt. Just, it smells really well balanced. It smells like a completely acceptable beer, and if they didn't tell me there was corn in here, and the reason I don't like corn in my beer is because all corn in America is GMO, and GMO is toxic, and it's loaded with glyphosate, but so is friggin' everything else these days. If they could figure out how to get it in the water, they would. That's enough proselytizing. She smells good, so you know what we got to do. Rules are rules, man. I did not make the rules. We are gentle folks, so that means got to slip her the tongue. Let's see what's going on. She's not bad. She's light. She's medium bodied. She's medium fast through the middle. Flavor profile is intradental, soft palate, and tongue. When she gets to the back of the throat, you're picking up I want to say alkaline, but I don't believe it's an alkaline note. She's not bad. This is a drinkable beer. It's the sweetness, and now you know where they threw the flake corn in there. Was to sweeten her up a little. I don't know if she really needed it. For me, she doesn't. I like a nice, clean, crisp, clear, sharp lager. This isn't. So, hands cold. It's freaking cold out here, man. I know, you're like, dude, it's not even... you know what? Kiss my ass. 55 degrees is literally, well, if we throw 60 on there, that's 105, right? No, 50 on there is 105. 60 on there is 115. It was 115 2.5, 3 months ago. So yeah, I'm not ready for cold yet. It came on to board. She's nice. I am surprised. The last time Angus and I drank through their tap list, neither of us were very impressed. But again, we are looking at 4 or at least 4 or 5 years ago. At least. I'm a horrible lush, so if you sit me down in a tap house, I will try every one I can. Isn't that the whole excuse for going to a tap house? All right. She laces okay. All right, so protein counts in there. It ain't the greatest, it ain't the worst. She's not really going to warm up much, and I don't have a therm out here, and there's no reason to have a therm out here, because even if she got to room temp, it would be 55 degrees. Yeah, she's drinkable. I mean, when they say sessionable, they're not lying. I could pound these. It's a little sweet. That would be my one thing, and that's the corn. I don't know what she would taste like without the corn. I don't think the corn's really needed. As far as adjuncts go, corn is really not there. I do like rice in a lager. I like that really, really dry hit from a lager. They probably could have went that way, but they didn't. Or just throwing it out there. Not like these guys are ever going to see this, but if you're going to put corn in, I don't know how much they threw in, but throw maybe a quarter weight of rice just to cut the sweetness down a little, bring the dry up a bit. Might be a much more interesting beer. She's not a bad beer. She's not that upslope though. That upslope was absolutely delicious. Again, my fingers are, yeah, cold from holding the damn beer. Would I drink this again? Yes. If I saw this on tap, would I order it? Yes. If you handed this to me out of the cooler, would I take it? Sure. Would I buy this again? Well, I didn't buy it this time. The boy bought it, but I wouldn't rule it out. Probably, but that's for the aliens up in space that are watching planet Earth and just waiting for us to wipe each other out. I didn't buy it this time. The boy did. So, would I buy it? Maybe. I don't see it as an absolutely outstanding great beer. And you know, my go-tos for warmer weather, this is probably about the end of the season for lagers and pills, Kolsch's. She's not bad. She's just not outstanding. You can see why she took bronze or silver. She's good. She's not great. She's not outstanding. Probably would not buy this beer. Again, I drank their whole menu on their 24th and Indian School Tap House. It really wasn't much. It only had 6 or 8 taps, so it's not like it was hitting someplace with 50 or 100 taps. I could tell you a story about sitting in one of those joints. 4. She's a good beer. She's not bad. And if you can find her available by you, would I take a look at her? Sure. What the hell? Then again, I have a fondness for them. I really do like those. Fortunately, we are rolling into the cooler weather And so we will be in. Well, hey, at least he made it to third before he hit the next light. Asshole. We are rolling into porter and stout season, so we will be drinking temperature-appropriate beers from here on out. Thanks for coming by and putting some eyeballs on here. You all my people, and I love you. I always want you to be the big three. I want you healthy. I want you happy. I want you safe. I want you honorable. I want you dutiful, and I want you vigilant. That's how we correct the shitstorm we live in. And while we're correcting the shitstorm, we need to keep our situational awareness up. Eyeballs on your six. Low and slow under the radar. Be the gray man. And of course, hot and handy isn't a bad option. You can pull it off, and it's, well, hot and handy is never a bad option. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks for coming by, folks. I will catch you on the next one, which will be, I don't know, but it'll be Drink Along 54. So maybe we can find a Studio 54 beer to do. No, that's not happening. We ain't doing the disco. Skol.